Vision Zero, an initiative working to cut down road deaths, says crashes have dropped 17% on streets that have gone through recent changes. The program prompted the installation of safety improvements to 13 streets the city found to be high injury roads. KXAN's Kelsey Thompson sat down with the Austin Transportation Department. They talked about the changes that led to the decrease in severe crashes and the next streets to get the upgrades.
Can you talk a little bit about what are some of those specific safety improvements that have been made to those roadways that have kind of correlated to this decrease in severe crashes we're seeing?
We really wanted to try to focus on a subset of our street network. Austin is a really large city, but we know that the majority of our crashes, and especially our severe crashes, are happening on a pretty small subset of roadways. So that's really what the High Injury Roadways Initiative was all about. And we thought that we could do a lot of things that involved low-cost countermeasures, like installing flashing yellow arrows or converting our signals to protected left turn phasing, doing simple things like refreshing crosswalks, or using plastic delineators to kind of make travel movements a little more predictable. These are very low-cost countermeasures that we know are effective, and we really wanted to apply those to a focused set of streets to show what improvements that could make. And that's really what that data is showing, is that by focusing these treatments, we can really have a large impact.
Yeah, and I know that that high injury roadway network, it includes 13 specific corridors, and on your website I saw that 6 of those are pretty much substantially complete at this point. Can you kind of outline the timeline for those remaining 7 roadways and when people who live in those areas might start seeing some of those improvements?
So in addition to the 6 that we've already completed, we've also completed analysis on 4 other high injury roadways, including Airport Boulevard, East Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard, and South Congress Avenue. And so improvements on those streets are already underway. Some things that people may not really be aware of, like changes to traffic signal timing and things like that. And we'll continue to implement those changes into the new year. In 2022, we are going to be looking at a few other of the high injury roadways and start to do analysis and really dig into the crash types and patterns that we're seeing on those roadways. And then following that, so probably middle to later of next year, we'll start to implement changes on those roadways as well.
And while severe crashes on those streets drop, traffic deaths continue to trend upward both locally and nationally. As of Monday, more than 100 traffic-related fatalities have occurred on Austin streets this year alone. That is up 30% from last year. And to hear what traffic experts have to say about this trend, just go to KXAN.com and click on this story.